Also Gamer, the O.C.G, and I'm here playing, you guessed it, Final Fantasy 16. Gonna do a whole nother playthrough and try to fully do everything. There was so much I missed last time. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a sec. Just waiting for see if somebody joins. Hello. Oh hey man, how's it going?
It was Moss the Chronicler who
I
said,
decided to start over and do like a full 100% playthrough,
Valisthea
and then the
is
DLC.
blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
I need to do some editing myself. Oh, I can't believe it's almost Christmas. It's kind of crazy. Are you guys on Christmas break yet, or are you still waiting for that? Oh, that's cool. Oh, it looks like they're gonna do a Venom game. And it looks like all three DLCs for Spider-Man 2 are gonna be free, according to the Insomniac leak. Year of the Realm 873. Yeah, according to the Insomniac leak, the first DLC is going to be about the Beetle, the second DLC is going to be about Carnage, and the third DLC is going to be a Spider-Verse crossover. And then they're going to do a Venom game in 2025. Also, the leaked gameplay of Wolverine looks fucking insane.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant. No one else? Where's the fun in that?
How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind
Yeah,
do not question
Beetle is a very
orders.
lesser-known villain.
We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
And obviously Carnage is fucking... I'm gonna be stoked for that. Just honestly kind of awesome that we're seeing a Venom game. Not right now, Echo. I love you, but not right now.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
I actually would have liked more background on Clive's, like, time with the Assassins. I feel like that didn't get enough screen time, honestly.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Oh, wait, that's right. Alright. Oh, nope. Oh, now you got your claw stuck in it. Come on. Come on. Or not. Yeah. I agree.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I'm interested to see the abilities, the entire new landmass. Okay, I love you. Well, you were just up here. Not right now. I'm also really looking forward. I hope they, the only thing is, I wish they would patch the performance. That's still the one sticking point. I wish they would do some optimizations and get it to a smooth 60. That to me is my only main bugbear that's remaining. Probably the Buster Sword. I mean, the Onion Sword is cool. It's the starting sword for like many of the classes in Final Fantasy, but the fucking Buster Sword and that gold sword is just weird. It doesn't look like it belongs in Final Fantasy. Yeah, like I said, if they could just get the performance in this game to a lock 60, I would just be over the moon. That's, the only thing I really want. Yeah, his outfit's okay. I have mixed feelings about Clive's. I have mixed feelings about Clive's outfit, his new outfit, because I like the cape better and the claws, but I don't like the armor as much. So it's weird because it has like the Clive symbol on the cape, and I think the cape looks way better. They also, in the update, the most recent update, they actually added the ability. They added a shortcut to photo mode where you put 2 fingers on the touchpad, so that's good. But they also added the ability to use photo mode from the pause screen, which I think is great because that's going to allow for like so many cool shots in cutscenes and stuff like you can see. So that is cool.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse?
Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
I'm sorry, Henko. You just gotta get up. My legs are killing me. You know I love you. Yeah, Barnaby.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
They did say they're going to go way more into the backstory about the first civilization, though, in the DLCs. So I'm going to be interested to see that because we really don't have any real idea of what's going on with Ultima Society.
Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was fucking Sid, too. Yeah. Although I think she actually loves Sid.
Which just leaves me. The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
You're probably going to say Clive's mother, right? Honestly, she is just the most hateful bitch. And I think, like, in some regards, I even hate her more than Ultima, because Ultima, Ultima is misguided. But he has a reason for what he's trying to do. He's trying to save his people. And when he made humanity, they had no will. So it's like, to him, it's like his toys went astray. So he's not just being needlessly cruel. You know, his mom, Clive's mom, is just needlessly a bitch.
This is
Even
our chance.
Hugo
The chaos will conceal us.
has his reasons for doing what he does. He's trying to protect his country, and he genuinely loves Benedicta. Yeah, exactly. His mother is probably the only person in the story who is just cruel to be cruel. every other character, even as evil as they are, has some kind of motivation. Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
And quick and deadly, as always.
I also kind of wish we would have seen how Oliver died. You know what I mean? Like, it was a big shocker that he's been dead the whole time. But I would have liked to have seen how that happened. How he managed to kill Oliver and replace him without anyone noticing.
Something's not right.
Because he was literally surrounded by the army day and night. Now, obviously, Ultima's a fucking god. He can do whatever, but going about it unnoticed is entirely different. Oliver is the name of her third son. The one she had with the Royal Emperor.
Titan. So the Daleks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Yeah. I like how they altered the design. So you can clearly tell it's Jill. Normally, she doesn't look like that in the face, so I thought that was a cool touch. The best boss fight? Probably Bahamut. It's just like the whole fucking fusion thing, the going from the ground to the sky to fucking outer space. It just was just insane. And it was the pinnacle of that whole thing with that. But Titan is a close second. And the soundtrack is just amazing. Apparently the DLC has a fucking fantastic boss battle too. You fight Omega Weapon, and people were saying that it's really, really, really good. Like, they were saying it's one of the best boss battles in the game, in the first DLC. So I'm excited for that. That's a pretty high bar to clear. I'm also really looking forward to seeing Leviathan. Yeah! 1 second, I'll be right back. I have to go help my mom. Coming! Sorry about that. They just dropped off a short grocery order. I had to go get it. They were supposed to tell me that they were coming, and then they just dropped at our door. Didn't even fucking knock. But it was a small order, so I was able to get it quickly.
Right on top of us.
And you know, okay, I really have to say, I hope we get some kind of patch that allows us to fucking toggle Primogenesis on and off after we beat the game. I obviously understand why it's there and why it is the way it is, but it looks so fucking ugly. It's genuinely painful to run around and look at it, and it makes all the areas look the same.
Anytime, Wyvern.
Oh, no. Yeah, it really does.
You're just gonna stand there?
I hope one of these days you get to play Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 is really good in its own way. It has a more contemporary blend of fantasy and modern times. It has an open world with cars, like a road trip. It's a road trip. Oh god. Ugh. I totally forgot about that. He just gets crushed. And it's
Wyvern!
it's really good in its own way. It's very different. 15 and 16 are polar opposites, but I like them both. And 15 is, you know, a 16 FPS on PS5 now, and it's really good. Well, when Final Fantasy 15 launched, it was rough. But they patched the shit out of it, and it's 1,000 times better now than it was then. So, you know, I loved 15. Oh. I'm gonna be getting a bunch of pictures, honestly. I also really wish that Clive would have grown a full beard, man. That really bothered me. Like, I mean, he's got it kind of, but I wanted like a full beard. It just feels like it would fit him more.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stable.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your ass in a puddle.
Well, Final Fantasy 6, fucking amazing. 7 is a classic. 8 is underrated. Final Fantasy 8 is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, period. 10 is fucking awesome.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
God, I love... Oh my god, I love Baby Torgal.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Yeah, I played this shit out of 10 when I was a little kid.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Yeah, no, yeah. Actually, 12 was probably my favorite Final Fantasy.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me. Excellent. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Yeah.
Or would you rather
Well, I mean, that's
flatter
great.
you?
Honestly, it's still not like you got
Have you
cheated.
arranged? Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it.
I own all the Kingdom Hearts games as well.
How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Was I not clear as to the purpose of this exercise? Good. Remember, Clive, your blade.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 definitely has a lot of rough elements, man.
Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting. Impressive.
Yeah.
But even the most
Kingdom Hearts 1 gets
agile
exponentially
shields
better
cannot
as you
escape
play through
every
it.
blow.
It has a very slow start.
Death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all. That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments.
Even though, like, it gives me fucking cancer because they had never said Titus's name in Final Fantasy X. Because you could name Titus, whatever. But it is clearly pronounced Titus by the developers, by Yuna in Final Fantasy X too. So when I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Waka's like, Titus, it made me cringe every fucking time. Like, oh.
Death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory. Or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
I mean, that's in every version of the game. But I'm saying they let you name him whatever you want to, so they don't ever actually say his name in 10. But in 10.2, and the developers, it is clearly Titus, which especially reinforces the game's central motif of water. So, Titus is just dumb. I guess they were trying to, like, show he had a twang to his accent, but I didn't like that either, because it's not very true to Waka. But that's a small complaint.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously?
Keep going, Clive.
Well, it's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal. Come on.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rosfield.
Trying to get the timing of repairing him, but it's hard. That's honestly probably the thing I struggle with the most. I'm great at dodges. Yeah. Hey, Waka Waka.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye. Rested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father.
I just wish we'd see more Murdoch, man.
Shield of the flame and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
Like, there's so many characters that I wish would have gotten more fleshed out. It's not that the game wasn't written well, it's just, it has such a huge fucking ensemble cast. Pretty much my only major complaint with this game, and I've said it before, is that you don't really get to explore any major cities. The towns are cool, but I wanted to see one of the big cities, and not as a dungeon. Especially Oriflame. Yeah, exactly.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
And the sad thing is her hatred. Her hatred of Clive comes from him not being chosen, but he wasn't chosen because he already was. Yeah. I don't even know, honestly. I don't think she thought about what she was doing at any point. Ever.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Well, see, that's the whole thing, is she thought that he, she didn't think he was going to fully transform.
Thank you, Your Grace.
So she thought they would be able to take him. So she underestimated Joshua as well.
Joshua? You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Also, she has the whole, like, on and on and on a thing about noble blood and Clive not being noble blood. It's like, are you saying that you're not noble, Annabelle? Because his dad was a fucking duke. You were a duchess. What does that make him? Royalty. Yeah, pretty much.
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
It just goes to show you even the soldiers think she's a bitch.
We should join them.
Still wild to me that people are saying this game has bad graphics. I mean, if you wanna see fucking how shitty Annabelle is, look what happened to Rosaria. Rosaria went from one of the best kingdoms to being in fucking tatters through her manipulations. She clearly had no idea what she was fucking doing.
Right,
yeah,
my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
God, I love Torgal.
Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
You're damn right he will. The best.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Oh my god, he's so fucking cute. I can't, man. I could have a fucking collage of Torgal pics.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal.
Oh, he's so fucking
Where
cute.
do you think you're going?
He's so cute.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Yeah. Honestly makes you wonder how the fuck, like, he even married her. You know what I mean?
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. To speak with Father.
So pretty. But it's possible, entirely possible, that she wasn't like that to begin with.
Remember, it is for us to protect His Highness, not the other
Oh,
way
I never
around.
noticed this entire time that he was there.
And on my honor as a shield, I'll defend him with my life.
That's a nice touch.
Make sure you get a good edge on that, eh?
I know! I'm not about to send our lads off to war with dull blades.
All right. Let's
get this stuff out of
The Phoenix will be
I'm actually more excited than I thought I would be for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, Rebirth, because it looks really ambitious. Massive, massive open world, full of stuff to do. I'm kind of impressed.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Wouldn't do to give our soldiers spent shards.
That was a thrilling...
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be First Shield. Age and experience be damned.
Yeah. I think at that point she was just so far gone that it was too late. She clearly, you know, more and more lost her fucking mind.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
I remember when people were saying that Clive and Jill were just gonna be friends. I'm like, no, they're not. Fuck, he's so cute. I love Torkel so much.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
We'll be having a feast for the...
I also hate how shitty some people are, man. Saying that Jill is a damsel in distress and doesn't have a big enough role in the story.
I'm having my bearer filled away.
Crazy.
Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Oh yeah.
Wheat harvests down again, apparently.
Although once again I have to commend how tasteful it was.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Like I said, people saying this game has bad graphics are just fucking high. This game is fucking gorgeous.
Marquis, forgive my man. You'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up.
Yeah, there were people who were attacking this game for being sexist.
Big procession.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Yeah, apparently so.
My lord, it's not how it looks. I'm, inspecting the castle walls by order of the Duchess.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, it's just total shit.
The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again. Yes, Your Grace.
Good luck.
Oh.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster.
I mean, she also saved Clive. Straight up saves his life. It's the first time he fucks with Odin.
We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
Yeah, she does.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
His uncle is actually probably one of my favorite characters. Hey, Tigers watching, I really appreciate you.
Two good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
Hey, wow, 5 people watching me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you like, comment, and subscribe, that would be amazing. Costs you nothing. Makes my day. Do it. I'm legally obligated to say that.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well.
They're also working on the
Right, Dawn.
PC version of Final Fantasy 16 now. It's been confirmed.
Yes, Your Grace.
Which I'm actually really excited for that because Final Fantasy 15 was a very pretty game when it came out, and the PC version was a fucking monster. Like, the PC version was one of the best PC ports people have seen, and had a shit ton of options, and you could crank the graphics up. So if that follows suit, honestly, this game already looks amazing. Yeah, for sure. I know you're not going to get it. But if it follows suit with the last, PC port, you're going to see it's going to melt PCs because you're going to be able to. It's already a demanding game on PS5. On PC, where you can crank all the shit way up. Yeah.
We drove the Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that. I'm trusting in you to keep your brother safe.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And they're gonna be. It's not just gonna be this. You know what I mean? It's gonna look way better than this. As as crazy as that sounds. Because, like I said, Final Fantasy 15, when it came on PS4, looked amazing. And it actually still looks good now, which is insane considering it's a 2016 game. But the PC version took everything and allowed you to turn up 10 notches. It was a fucking amazing PC port. So if this follows suit, like I said, it'll probably be a benchmark for PCs for a while.
No messages, my lord.
Like I said, I just hope that they can optimize it. That's all I really want. That's my only bugbear. I'm really sensitive to frame rate drops, and I can always feel it. And it's like every time I see the frame rate drop, it takes me out of it. If that makes pretty much lock 60. He puts her off. What was the goal with that? Was that like one last goodbye? I always thought about
4 days.
What?
Maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in...
I also wonder what was causing him to be sick. They, obviously later in the game when he's got Ultima or whatever, that's why he's all fucked up then. They never explain what caused him to be all sick and weakly now.
Clive will watch over him.
I thought at first that it might be because, the toll that it takes on them using it, but him and Joshua, or Clive and Joshua, are both basically the only ones that are immune from the ether cost of transforming. So they never really explained what made him sickly to begin with
He is a
before
youth of
Ultima.
it. 15 years. He's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, Annabelle, he's got a headache. Fuck you. But he's not gonna. Yeah, I actually love being able to take pictures during cutscenes now. There's a lot of pictures I'm going to get, for sure.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
And I relate a lot to Clive's story arc. I understand what it's like to feel not good enough.
We should go in. My lady.
To constantly doubt yourself.
Good night,
It's something
Clive.
I'm all too familiar with. I spent most of my life feeling not good enough. Plus, it's just a sign of Ben Starr being a great actor that he can convincingly voice Clive at several different ages in his life. From kid to adult, to fully mature man. Such a cool chocobo.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck.
Bye! See you in 13 years! Haha!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate.
I really like the more mature, more grounded look they have for the chocobos, where they're not cute, they're fucking ready for war. Final Fantasy XII was the first game to do that.
Open the gates.
This game actually shares a lot in common with 12. The more medieval setting, the focus on politics and political intrigue, melodrama. Yeah, stuff like that.
Allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah!
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Wade is the fucking best bro, man.
To the marshes, then.
I honestly wish he was in more of the game. There's so many instances where I'm like, man, I wish this character had more. And it's not like it's unwritten or whatever. It's more like they're so well written that you want them to be more. They could do an entire side story about the fucking adventures of Wade, and I would fucking be up for it. 1,000,000%. Stillwind. Actually, I like that name. I think that's a great name.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports place them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Lost in a fog.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
Yeah, damn goblins. They about to be gobbling these nuts. I actually like how they actually make them appear threatening, though. Would have been really easy to make them cutesy. A lot of the movies, games, and shit do.
With me.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spell slingers.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
Down with you!
So I'm going to take